Getting sunk over 300 times a day by bullies in Sea of Conquest can be challenging. Sadly, it's been happening to our S3 account. However, we're still earning over 2 million in profit from 3 hours of offline auto trade, or 10 million gold daily. Our reserve sailor is still full despite the bullies sinking us repeatedly. How do we do that? Welcome back to the Meta Instincts channel. We will discuss the steps you can take when dealing with bullies, how to play smart, preserve strength, and share some exciting news about Packsify. If you're on the weak side of the competition, this video will be helpful for you. Gang strategy. Occupying Port 7 in Sea of Conquest is challenging without good teamwork and brilliant R5 and R4. In this game, the number of players matters more than individual strength. For example, the top player in S5 is in the PHS gang, while the leader of the SSS gang holds the second position. However, SSS has strong teamwork and allies that help them push PHS out of the center. Capturing towers is more critical than sinking ships. When a gang is pushed out of the center, it significantly reduces its members' morale and willingness to fight, defeating them psychologically. SSS is willing to share rewards with enemies and respects auto trading, which has helped them make many friends and build a good reputation. Unlike bullies, SSS always leaves a port 6 to the opponent and respects auto trade, regardless of the fight outcome. This is one reason SSS often has high numbers on their side in battle. Meanwhile, we've started using gleamstones to simplify our in-game purchases and manage our game budget. 10,000 gleamstones may cost over $126 or even higher in some countries due to digital taxes. Thanks to Packsify, the sponsor of this video, we can now get 10,000 gleamstones for just $90, saving between 10% and 35%, depending on your country. Packsify is a thriving Discord community with over 10,000 members. It has saved players over $4.1 million in the last 3 years. Now, they're launching an app that makes getting discounts easier. Packsify is hosting an app launch contest to celebrate. By joining the waiting list through the link in the description, you get a chance to win $1,000 in Packsify credits. It's simple, click the link below, join the waiting list and the Discord server, and you could be the lucky winner of $1,000 in Packsify credits. Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, X, and other platforms for a bigger chance to win. Hurry up because the winner will be announced on July 15th. Remember, if you decide to use Packsify now, you can use our referral code, Meta Instincts, during onboarding. It helps support our channel and ensures you get specialized support if you're a big spender with a big team. Links in the description. Thanks to Packsify for sponsoring this video. Respect auto trade. Respecting auto trade is a common practice in many servers. However, not everyone will treat people well. Some high-level players will stay at the opponent's port and continually attack auto-trading players. They do this to reduce the opponent's sailors, preventing them from assisting in capturing towers, gates, and ports. But some of them are just killed for fun without a purpose. Anyway, the developer didn't state a rule not to bully players. So, stop complaining to the bullies because it won't help your situation. Every war game will always have a safe house for players to escape from bullies. The developer will not want to see players quitting the game due to bullies. Hiding the sailors. Losing your flagship is not a big deal in Sea of Conquest. Although we lose some gold, it isn't significant compared to the auto trade profit. Furthermore, our flagship will resume auto trade after being destroyed. The only downside is the loss of sailors, and the reserve sailors could be exhausted if the bully continuously targets our flagship. However, many players don't realize we can prevent it by turning off the auto-replenishment feature at the port. The flagship will no longer replenish reserve sailors or heal wounded sailors automatically at the port. Once the sailors on the ships are depleted, we will have 0 sailors on board. While the enemy can quickly destroy our ships, they cannot further harm our sailors. The enemy will not gain a trophy from the kill if we have 0 sailors. It is the simple trick that lets us retain full sailors after being killed over 300 times daily. The bullies can enjoy the fun of killing, and we lose nothing from it. However, it's important to note that the auto-replenishment feature will be turned on again when we log in. So, make sure to turn it off again if you log in. Besides, since we have turned off the auto-replenishment, we must cook more food and turn on the auto-resupply to keep the ship sailing fast and make more auto-trade profit. Please share this video with your gang members to prevent the bullies. Alright, this is the end of today's sharing. Please subscribe and stay tuned. I'm Alan from Meta Instincts. See you soon.
Set sail on the exhilarating adventure in the world of pirates.